Hey guys, this is Tom from Numbers Game Lifestyle, and today we're going to talk about the quality of women that you can find in online dating, like Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. I hear some guys saying that, it's impossible to get quality women online because high quality women do not use online dating. A 10 out of 10 dream girl has got tons of options. She doesn't need to use online dating. She's got men hitting her up wherever she goes. So, yeah, she's got no use for online dating. Only the bottom tier women ever use online dating like Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. And this is complete nonsense. Okay? If you are getting low quality women on dating apps, it means that your pictures suck. It's hate to break it to you, but that's what it means. It means your pictures do not meet the standards of the high quality women that you're after. Your pictures are going to determine the quality of women that you get and the quantity of women that you get. Okay, so if your pictures are as good as the women that you're attracted to, the odds of you meeting up with her are pretty high. The odds of you getting a date, hooking up with her are pretty high if your pictures are just as good a quality as hers or better than hers, preferably better. Preferably they're even better quality than the ones that she's got. So you better make sure your pictures make you look the absolute best that you can be. Because you want to be able to compare to her. You want to be in her league. If you don't, she's going to be like, no, not interested, and you won't even get a shot at, the high quality women. So yes, your pictures are going to determine what kind of quality you get. And if you're only getting low quality women, it means your pictures are not good enough. And maybe, just maybe, let's say your pictures make you look amazing, better than you are in person, but you're still not getting much traction. You're still not getting any hits with the women that you find attractive. Then it might be time to do a total upgrade. You got to upgrade your entire looks. The pictures aren't going to solve it for you because you've already made yourself look amazing with your pictures, like the angles, the lighting, the editing. They've all made you look amazing, but better than you are currently, but you're still not getting any hits, you're still not getting any traction, then yes, you probably have to improve your looks somewhat in order to be competitive online. So that might mean, overhauling your, the whole style, your facial hair, your wardrobe, your physique, maybe the types of pictures that you're taking. A whole mess of things could be the main root cause of why you're not getting the results that you want to from online. But yeah, those are the main things. The pictures are 99% of the entire equation. So we got to get that sorted out. And yes, some other guys will say that, oh yeah, there's hot chicks on the app, but they're really low quality. They're not very normal people. That is so dumb. Do you realize how many hot chicks there are that are busy going to school, busy going to work? Maybe they work in an environment where it's all women, there's no other men around, which is very common. Their exposure to men is very low, despite being very attractive. So what do these girls do? They're like, well, I'm not meeting any men in real life, so I guess I'll just try out Tinder, or I'll try out Bumble, I'll try out Hinge. And she tries it out. And that is where you can come in. She's a great, high quality girl who's really attractive, but she's using online dating because her exposure to men is so low in her real life, despite being very attractive. I mean, there's tons of women like this. They're too busy to go out socializing, or they just don't want to, or they live in an environment and work in an environment where not a lot of men are around to choose from. So they just, decide to do online dating. And you can meet amazing women that look great and have great personalities from online. But again, the competition is very steep. So you're going to have comparable pictures to her or better pictures than her in order to compete for her. essentially. Just a brief intermission here, guys. I've got to ask you to like and subscribe because the YouTube algorithm loves that stuff. It eats it up. So if you could do that, that would help me out considerably. There is some truth to the statement that only low quality women use online dating. And that is true, but the timing is important. Because if you were to see a woman doing online dating, I would say even longer than like 3 months, she's actively dating longer than 3 months, there's probably something wrong. There's probably something a little off with the woman. Let's break this down. A woman can have, she's got unlimited options, essentially. She could swipe until her fingers fall off, and she'll have, tons of men to pick from, unlimited amount of men to pick from. But if she's still on there after 3 months and she still can't find a man to make a decision on, or a man that will keep her, there is something very wrong. Either she's like looking for like celebrity men, that'll never come, or she's getting dumped by guys that just, want to pump and dump her. Maybe her personality sucks and the guys are just like not sticking around with her. Again, a red flag if the girl is using online dating for long periods of time. It should be a very quick thing. Women should be able to find what they're looking for very quickly on online dating because they have unlimited options, right? It just means you're hyper picky, or you're, not good enough for the men that you're trying to attract. I know some women will be on there just to hook up, but women do not go to hook up with guys for long periods of time. It's not like they go years upon years of hooking up with men. Usually it is a fling in between relationships. They get out of a relationship and they just want to like hook up with a bunch of guys, make up for lost time, and get it out of their system before they lock another guy down, a high quality guy down. So yes, that may last like 3 months and then she's ready to, settle down and grab a guy, settle down and get into a relationship with a guy, in which case she's off the app. So this is why when girls are on online dating for long stretches of time with no breaks, it is a red flag. Either the guys aren't interested in her long term, they're just interested in, hooking up with her and then not seeing her again, which probably says something about her mental state, her mental, personality isn't there. Or if she's on there and not dating anybody, or maybe she's dating very few men, but she's still on there, right? She's on there for, over 3 months, over 6 months, and she's really not dating much. She's just way too picky. She's looking for the one in a million, like, celebrity that's going to come down and, hook up with her and take her as her, like, girlfriend or something. These girls are in the exact same spectrum. They're red flags if they're spending like, over 6 months on a dating app and they still can't find a boyfriend to settle down with. It means she's way too picky, or maybe she's like completely dumb at screening for what she's looking for. It should not take a woman that long to find a man on online dating because the demographics are skewed so far in her favor. She's got unlimited tries, unlimited options, and she still can't find her guy. She still can't find a guy to settle down with. Like, red flag. This is why, like, the amount of time a girl is using a dating app is a very indicator of her, how quality she is. If she's on there for a super long time, yeah. And I'm not talking like she gets on the dating app and she finds a relationship, gets off, and then she goes back on later. I'm talking about long stretches of time, over 3 months time, where she's on the app dating or looking, but not actually doing anything. Yeah, it's a massive red flag. The majority of women use online dating for a very short period of time. Either they, get their hookups out of the way, or they find a guy to settle down with, what they're looking for, the boyfriend. So yes, if a girl is using online dating for long periods of time, she's probably not the best quality. But yes, you can date and you get into relationships with high quality women from online, depending on how good your pictures are. Anyways, guys, if you need help doing this, maximizing your Tinder profile, maximizing your pictures, maximizing your looks and physique in order to compete for the high quality women online, I help guys do that. I've got coaching links down below if you are interested. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.